Let's dig deeper into the programming sounds in Sample Moog. We already talked about how to pull up combinations, but what if you want to make your own fat synth lead or bass sounds? Well, let me show you how easy it is to create extraordinary patches in this very intuitive interface. Okay, here's the instrument window where all the different sounds you're working with are shown. You can quickly see all the important bits of information such as the MIDI channel, panning, volume, and audio output. But because we're going to make a combination patch, I'll just set a few of these channels to MIDI channel 1. Okay, so I'll do that now. Now, when I play the keyboard, they all respond with just one stroke of the keyboard. Now, over here we have the browser window. This is where I find all the sounds I need to make the combination patch. First, we're going to make a lead sound. So let's go over here to Mini Moog and find a good lead patch. We're going to scroll down to Mini Lead 01. You'll notice that there's lots of names, and a lot of the names have a triangle next to them. This means that there are subcategories to the sound. So when you see a triangle, there's a subcategory underneath it. The main sound is what we call the parent sound, which is also the sample name. So when you click the triangle, you can view the presets underneath it. These are the presets that are made using the parent sample. But by using the extremely powerful synth engine and effects, we can change the sound dramatically. We're going to double click on the name to load the sound into the slot that we've selected over here on the left. Okay, we've got the first sound here. Now I want to fatten it up a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the exact same sound in the second part, and then I'm going to change the panning for each one. Okay, so notice I'm changing the panning here. And then finally I'm going to detune them slightly. Kind of a chorusy effect. We're going to go down to the edit area. We're going to click on the synth button, and we're going to adjust the fine tune knob for one sound. Okay, cool. Now we've got a nice unison sound. Okay, but let's not stop there. We'll make the sound even deeper by adding in another synth. How about adding in something from the Little Fatty, like a fat squelch? Looks pretty nice. We'll add it in by double-clicking, and we'll adjust the volume slightly. Check it out. Okay, let's edit the sounds even further by making this stabbing synth into a smooth lead. First, we're going to set each part to the legato mode. Next, let's change the sound by adjusting some of Sample Moog's very powerful filters. We're going to click on the fat squelch sound so we can edit it. Alright, now every sound in Sample Moog is set to tweak the filter straight up. But we're going to get a little more precise. So we're going to go over to the macro section and set the cutoff and resonance both to 64. Now we're going to click the filter and turn the resonance up to 2.1. And we're going to set the cutoff down to 1.1. We can assign some modulation easily by clicking on envelope 2 and assigning it to the filter. Okay, here we're going to set it at 5.0. I'm going to make the adjustments set to sustain minus 67 and the decay to about 3. Okay, there we go. Check that out. Now we're going to make some adjustments to the other synths. We're going to adjust the macro, filter, frequency response, resonance. Okay, now we have a fantastic silky lead. Check it out. The final touch to any sound is great effects, and Sample Moog has 32 amazing effects to choose from. Some of them, like the amps, compressors, and EQs, are taken directly from our award-winning Amplitude and T-Rex plugins, so you know the standard quality is extremely high. Now, if we click on the big jump sounds, you can see that they already have quite a bit of effects going on. There's a chorus, a reverb, some tone effects. You can click on it and see the changes. Okay, now let's go here and we're going to add a wah-wah. We're going to set the wah to 13, auto 33. Then we're going to put a rotary speaker. We're going to set the speed at about 1.2 and the drive to about 17. After that, we'll finish off with an envelope flanger. Okay, we'll set the rate at about 0 and the depth to about 41%. A little bit of feedback. Okay, so you can easily change this into a pad sound by just setting each instrument back to the polyphonic mode and then adjusting the envelope. After you create a combination patch that you like, it's easy to save for future use. Just click the Save As button, name the patch, select the folder you want to put it in, and then click Save. The patch is instantly available to call up at any time. I'll show you. So, we've learned a little bit about how to create combination patches and tweak the synth settings and add some effects and save the sound for later use. And with all the synths available at your fingertips and the streamlined interface, Sample Moog makes it easy to create a totally new sound in minutes. So have fun creating.